This is Bob Sansevier. I'm here with Pioneer Press Deputy Sports Editor John Plume. John, a lot of people were a little concerned after the loss to Arizona. The Vikings certainly seemed to get things going again when they won the other day against Cincinnati. And the thing that impressed me, two things. Antoine Winfield was phenomenal. But the other thing was, I thought that was the best and the hardest Adrian Peterson has run all year. And he showed acceleration that we haven't seen all that much this year on that crossing pattern when he tore up the sideline. Mm-hmm. Now, did you see a different Adrian Peterson, or maybe is it just me thinking that?
No, I thought he was more assertive. I thought he was more aggressive. He showed some more explosion, especially on that pass over the middle. Sunday, he put his head down. He ran hard. He'd get 2 or 3 yards, lean forward, get another yard. He wasn't fighting like he usually would, which I think helped prevent the fumbles. But if they can get a 25-carry, 100-yard performance and 40 yards receiving, I think the Vikings would take that almost every game.
But it appears that sometimes these teams need a wake-up call or they have to recalibrate themselves.
Well, there's no doubt the Vikings kind of got away from the identity of this football team over the past 3 years, and that's been run the football and stop the run. The identity is, for this team, is they need to play physical on offense, they need to be physical on defense. Running the football allows you to be physical. It gets those 5 offensive linemen down in a stance, coming off the ball hard.
The thing I wonder about the offense, though, would Peterson have been as integral a part and run as much had Percy Harvin not been sat out with the migraine problems that he's been having? He clearly is a major part of that offense, and I think it was obvious by him not being there how big a part he is. Tell me, Super Bowl team, Super Bowl winner, has it changed for you?
I still think it's going to be the Vikings and the Saints. It's going to be a track meet at New Orleans.
But who goes to the Super Bowl? Vikings or Saints?
Right now I like the Saints. I just think from a consistency standpoint, they do so many things well. I do like the fact that the Saints struggle with teams who are physical up front. They don't fare well against teams who can run the football and stop the run. Where I give New Orleans the edge is I just don't think the Vikings safeties can match up well with that downfield passing game with Drew Brees, Devery Henderson, and Colston. I think the one thing that changes after Sunday's game is anybody who questioned who was the best player on this defense, Antoine Winfield put that to rest. With all due respect to one of my colleagues, and Jared Allen's a great player in his own right, but Antoine Winfield just changes the whole dynamic on defense for this team. The way he can come up and stop the run, he shuts down, the outside. He makes Cedric Griffin a better player. He makes Jamarcus Sanford a better player. The one advantage with E.J. Henderson out of the lineup now is Ben Lieber is much better in pass coverage. So I think their defense overall might be better now that E.J.'s not in the middle.
You still haven't given me your Super Bowl winner.
I'll take the Saints.
Over?
The Colts.
But you have the Vikings going to the NFC Championship.
Yeah, the Vikings going to the NFC
And it could
Championship.
change. You still may pick the Vikings.
Depending on what happens these last 3 games.
All right, this is Bob Sansevier with John Plume. We'll talk Vikings again later.